Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to 19-year-old girl set up a father who messaged her on social media. Her boyfriend robbed and killed him during the plot. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying may he rest in peace. My condolences go out to him and his family and anyone affected by the situation. This is why you gotta be careful who you DM, message on Instagram, any of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because of shit like this. People are evil and are willing to do the most evil, outrageous shit to people. I don't know what you said to her, but it didn't say you disrespect her. It just said you messaged her. So we're gonna get into a video and figure out what's going on. But even still, for you to have somebody plot and have your boyfriend kill somebody, meet up with somebody, kill him, and rob him is definitely a crazy situation. May he rest in peace. Let's get into this video and figure out what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from react to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
When Jarrell Pryor agreed to meet a woman he connected with online, he thought it was just a first date. He had no idea it would be his last night alive.
Damn,
Jarrell
so
was a proud father, a girl dad. Now that little girl has to face a world without him. No more bedtime stories, no father-daughter dances, and one day, no dad waiting at the end of the aisle to walk her into a new chapter of life. What started as a simple night out,
I ain't gonna lie. Before we get into this, right? I don't. She like that. It's because I'm only saying this because she said what she said. Like, people don't understand. Me personally, I don't really be seeing shit like that far. But like, when you take a child away from their parent, a parent away from their child, or same thing, vice versa, they really lose out on a bunch of shit in life. And a lot of people don't really understand that or really fully see that until they sitting down in jail, or it's one that has happened to somebody that they love. So I'm glad she said it, but because it really just made me think about, like, damn, people really be losing their fathers left and right from dumb shit, and like they really lose shit like that. Like, daughters can't walk, the aisle with their parent, their father, or young boys don't get to grow up and play basketball with their parent. They really miss out shit like that. Dead ass.
Ended in a deadly setup. Indianapolis police say Jarrell was ambushed, allegedly lured into a trap by the very woman he'd hoped to get to know. She reportedly was not alone. Detectives believe she was working with her boyfriend. An alleged plan to rob Jarrell turned violent and ended in murder. I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the chilling final moments of Jarrell Pryor's life and the twisted betrayal that left a community searching for justice. For this story, we take you to Indianapolis, Indiana, January 2025. According to court documents obtained by Law and Crime, Jarrell Pryor's murder began with a text and ended with an alleged deadly setup. Just hours before he was killed, police say Jarrell messaged a young woman he'd met online, 19-year-old Alexis Hawkins. The message was just 3 words: when you free. The affidavit says Hawkins responded. She told him when she was available and agreed to go on a date. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. While she was allegedly texting Jarrell, Hawkins was reportedly messaging someone else on Instagram, her boyfriend, 18-year-old Brian Winston Jr. Investigators say Hawkins was working out the details of her date with Pryor while secretly coordinating with Winston behind the scenes.
I ain't gonna lie, I get. And I know a couple niggas that do shit like that, but a shit that's dressed like this on Instagram, hold on, just like that. I don't know if this is posted or not. Like this, what's the other joint I just saw? I think that's the only one. Any joint person like that, dressed like that on social media, I don't recommend talking to them. Why? Because they're not looking for a good time. They're looking for a good time, but it may come at a cost to you. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe you have to pay. You have to pay for it. They might have to have somebody trying to rob you, and maybe somebody else acting like somebody else for you to meet up at a location. I just don't trust it. So I just recommend a lot of men out there. I understand we all want to get a nut off sometimes, but if you mean a show like that, look like this and just like this on social media, just leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying?
And Winston Jr. Investigators say Hawkins was working out the details of her date with Pryor while secretly coordinating with Winston behind the scenes. Jarrell had no idea, no clue that Hawkins was in a relationship or that anything could go wrong. It was just a date, and maybe, if things went well, a chance to meet up again. But police say it was never about the date, it was a trap. That night, Jarrell met Hawkins in person. They sat together in his car, and shortly before 1 a.m., Hawkins' boyfriend allegedly appeared and opened fire. Jarrell Pryor, just 26 years old, was shot and killed. A young father now gone. His
For no
daughter,
reason,
just
bro?
2 years old, left behind. As police began their investigation, they discovered the messages between Pryor and Hawkins. They then obtained a warrant to search Hawkins' Instagram account, and what they allegedly found raised even more red flags.
Yeah,
Investigators say she searched phrases like news today near me, and shootings Keystone, all on the day of the murder. Police also discovered that Hawkins had allegedly messaged several people asking for a ride near the location of the shooting around the time Jarrell was killed. When detectives questioned Hawkins the following week, she allegedly claimed she couldn't remember much about that night. She reportedly insisted she didn't have a weapon and told police, "No weapon to say I did anything. My fingerprints aren't on anything." When asked if her fingerprints might be found inside of Jarrell's car, Hawkins reportedly replied, "It's not going to be on no weapon, though." But the moment investigators asked about a message she sent saying she was going to make a, quote, play, Hawkins allegedly stopped talking and asked for a lawyer. She was arrested shortly after and charged with murder and robbery resulting in serious bodily injury. Winston was charged as well with murder, felony murder, and robbery. Now, Jarrell's family is left to pick up the pieces. His parents, once looking forward to watching their son become the man and father he aspired to be, are now raising the little girl he left behind. His mother, Tamika Wiley, told WXIN, "I'm broken inside." And just weeks ago, Jarrell's parents celebrated their granddaughter's 3rd birthday, a milestone that should have been filled with joy, laughter, and her father's love. Instead, it was a day marked by absence. No Jarrell, no hugs from dad, just a little girl too young to understand why her dad never came home. Justice may come in a courtroom, but for this family, the real sentence is living without Jarrell.
That senseless killing. Jarrell Pryor stayed out of trouble and worked hard raising his daughter.
I'm about to say that too. Like it's not like a situation where bro was outside wilding, bro got caught in the wrong place, wrong time. Bro simply doing what young teens do, young niggas do. You understand what I'm saying? Seen the joint on Instagram, let me go holla at it, whatever, yada, and linked up and got set up. So it's like it's unnecessary, and they're not giving out more details yet. And it just say it happened in January, so it got to be more shit out. I'll probably look into it after this. But like, it's no reason why bro should have got killed like that for no reason. They're not saying he was disrespecting her, violating her, calling her kind of name. Bro, y'all, this is crazy, bro. And y'all wonder why niggas don't start in y'all DMs. Y'all wonder why men don't try to press y'all. Y'all wonder why men don't go to the furthest extent trying to get y'all attention. Because it's women out there that really be violating men for no fucking reason at all. No reason at all. Trying to catch a lick with your dumbass boyfriend. Now go sit in jail with that nigga. Cornball. That shit is crazy, bro.
Until he was set up, ambushed, and shot to death near 49th and Primrose, just north of the state fairgrounds in late January.
I'm broken inside. I'm torn. I'm tore up.
He lost his life for going on a date.
In fact, just a few hours before Tamika and Travis Wiley's son was killed, police believe Pryor messaged this woman, Alexis Hawkins, asking a 3-word question, "When you free?" This affidavit claims that while Hawkins agreed to go on a date with Pryor, she simultaneously began messaging her boyfriend, Brian Winston Jr., arranging to rob the unsuspecting victim.
It was a senseless act, and they didn't get nothing out of it. And they took everything from us. You can't escape this type of pain.
It had to be something else going on.
You can't. There's no running from it. There's no getting away.
Hey, man, he rest in peace. And may the family get the justice that they're looking for. Because at the end of the day, it seems like it was a very senseless and provoked situation. And I don't think that it should have went down like that. If you are trying to rob somebody, you trying to make $1, go get a fucking job. You understand what I'm saying? Go start a business. Go sell yourself if you have to. But to try to meet a random kid that has nothing to do with nothing that you got going on and kill him for no reason is absolutely insane. So whatever happens to you, you deserve, and whatever happens to your dickhead ass boyfriend, he deserves as well. Cause I don't like that shit. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas out there that live that lifestyle, and I feel like if you live in that lifestyle and you get caught in the crosshairs, you chose to live that lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? But if you go try to meet somebody that's not involved in that, not bothering nobody, not doing no dumb shit, why are you gonna introduce them to that? Why you gonna bring them to that, violate them, and do shit, no shit like that, bro? That shit is crazy. So whatever happens to y'all deserve. You understand what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. My condolences go out to him and his family. All my fellas out there, be careful who you date. You know who you date. You understand what I'm saying? This is gonna be the second video that I'm about to react to. That a dude got caught in the crosshair trying to meet with a woman or dealing with a woman that got a man involved in her life. Or yeah, so it's like y'all just gotta be more careful. This is why I choose to stay with one person. I used to play the game with running around, you know, being a side nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Being a, you know, sneaky link and all that. But that shit don't turn out good all the time. Some dudes are really willing to crash out behind their bitch, and then some bitches be out here. Some women out here really be out here, you know, setting niggas up and getting involved and killed for stupid shit to satisfy their boyfriend or to provide for they cornball ass nigga. So be careful who you dealing with, you know, and be more aware of who you choosing to go up and link. You know, like they caught you at the most vulnerable point, women. So just be more careful, my fellas out there. And, you know, women, stop doing sucker shit for these niggas, man. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a dude that's willing out here doing sucker shit, lame cornball shit, leave that nigga alone. It's not worth it. Because now, look, you set the nigga up. You set that one dude up to help another nigga out. And now you got caught in the crosshairs and you sitting in jail. So was it really worth it? To prove to him or to impress him? Was it really worth it? So I hope you learn your lesson from the situation. May you rest in peace. And all my fellas out there, just be careful who you're dealing with and who you choose to link up with. Because it may not go the way you planned on going. And that's that. That's the end of the video. We shall like, comment, subscribe, and learn what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys watch this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.